Good morning, students. Hope everybody's doing well. Okay, so yesterday we talked about MEGALY, our suffix that ended, our words that ended in MEGALY. So I wanted to do a recipe today that kind of triggered you into thinking of that suffix. And one way we can do that is with yeast breads, because yeast breads start out very small, but they enlarge into bigger pans of dough. Okay, so MEGALY, so enlarging something. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do today, it's a 2-day process. Today we're going to do half the recipe, tomorrow we'll do the other half, okay? So today we're going to make our yeast. So we're going to put our cup of warm water in our bowl with our yeast and let our yeast kind of start to react, okay? I've already done that for you. Then we're going to add our other ingredients, which is our sugar. Will be 1½ cup of sugar, or half cup of sugar, excuse me. And our salt and our oil. Okay. Then we'll start mixing this together. Okay. So the first thing we have to do is we have to make our yeast. We'll put our yeast in the warm water and let it sit for 5 minutes, and it'll get this kind of brownish, kind of foamy look to it. Okay. That makes the yeast start to react, to begin to enlarge. Okay. So then we're going to add a cup of flour, one at a time. Okay. To our yeast mixture. Okay. Now you can notice that I'm using a whisk at the beginning because it's so liquidy, but as you add the yeast or the flour, it's going to get thicker and thicker, and you're going to have to switch over to a spoon. Okay. But for right now, the first couple of cups of flour, you're good with the whisk. Okay. So then we'll add cup number 2. Flour right here, or in cup number 2. Okay, you're going to add 5 to 6 cups of flour. Okay, and what you'll begin to notice is that once the dough starts to begin to be really doughy, it's a small, very small in the bowl. See how small? It's not going to get much bigger than this. Okay, so after you mix all 5 cups of flour in there, we will cover it with a damp cloth. Okay, which I've got ready for me to go. We'll cover it with a damp cloth, and we'll sit it over in the classroom and cover it up and leave it over there for 1 hour in the bowl. And then I'll put it in the refrigerator overnight. And then you'll come in tomorrow and we'll do 1 or 2 things to the dough. And you'll see that the dough will probably be about level to the bowl, okay, because it'll rise that much, so it enlarge, and it'll MEGALY enlarge that much. Then we're going to divide your dough up into 2 pans. So this will be tomorrow. We'll divide the dough up into 2 pans and cook it for 30 minutes, and you'll have homemade yeast bread, okay? So when you see the suffix MEGALY, think of yeast bread, because you're enlarging from a small amount to a bigger amount. You're enlarging, okay? All right, enjoy.